All right, so in today's class, we will be going over the Scott Leroy Marketing website. So I'll be going over with you guys basically how you can leverage us to take care of the technology and digital marketing side of your business while you can focus on what you do best in selling homes, right? So what we'll be going over today is scottleroymarketing.com. So if you're going to be following along with me, feel free to go ahead and pull up that website. And again, that's Scott with two T's, LeroyMarketing.com, and that is at the top of my screen here on this URL bar. So you can go ahead and follow along, and I'll pause for a second so you guys can catch up. All right, and as you get to our website, the ScottLeroyMarketing.com, where you want to focus mostly on our website is actually scrolling down to our menu. So it's not at the very top of the site. You'll have to scroll down past this big image here to where it says KW Resources on this white toolbar. So this is where we'll be focusing on in today's class. We're going to go down everything on this KW Resources menu here. And anytime you come to our website, this is where you want to focus your attention. So ScottLeroyMarketing.com and KW Resources tab here. So starting off on this list of awesome tools that you guys can take advantage of is this questionnaires option. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up, so hover over questionnaires, and I'm going to pull up this questionnaires option in a new tab to show you guys what you can take advantage of as a new agent. Okay. Now, the first time that you try and access, and let me log out so I can show you guys this, because you will need a password for accessing all the tools on our website. So let me show you what that looks like and where to go to grab your password for your market center. So when I go to KW Resources, questionnaires, and then this questionnaires option that pops out, it automatically prompts me for a password. So log in for SLM KW Resources, enter your market center number or password. Okay, so this market center number is typically what you'll want to grab, and let me show you where you can find that. Okay, if you're not sure what your market center number is, you can go ahead and log in to mykw.kw.com, and you'll find your market center number on the very top right of your MyKW homepage. Okay, so it's on that red toolbar. It'll probably say your market center, your brokerage name, and then the market center number. So the 350 on the account that I'm in right now, that is the market center number. And that is the password you'll use to log into all the tools on our website. So I'm going to simply put in the market center number. And feel free to go ahead and click Remember Me, especially if this is on your computer. So you don't have to type this in again. And go ahead and click Login, as you may have guessed. All right, so once it logs into this questionnaires section here, and again, we're going to KW Resources, questionnaires, and questionnaires from that other pop out here. So you'll find a bunch of different questionnaires that you can take advantage of, and what filling out these questionnaires does is it prompts us to go through your entire MyKW account, all through your KW technology, and make sure everything is completely optimized and set up for you. So whether you're a new agent or maybe you've been with Keller Williams for a while but you have not had us take a look at your account yet, okay, this is a great thing for you to do so we can make sure you're getting full advantage of all of your KW tech tools. So I'm going to go down and kind of highlight what each questionnaire does and which one might be best for you. So starting from the top here, the setup questionnaire. So that is great for new agents. That is our most popular questionnaire. Okay, so you can click on that and it'll have a video at the top of the page to walk you through exactly how to set it up if you need it. Fast Start setup here, all right, so this is a little less customized. So if you're more concerned about getting set up quickly as opposed to having all of your information integrated through all of your KW technology, you can go ahead and fill out this Fast Start setup right here, this questionnaire. Now, of course, down the road, you can always customize your account further to add your social media links and your biography and so forth, but this is just a faster startup option, but a little less customized to you. Transferring KW agent. So just working my way down this list here. The transferring KW agent is if you're transferring from one Keller Williams office to another Keller Williams office. Okay, we'll go through all of your KW technology and make sure everything is transferred to your new market center. Expansion agent, so that is if you are actively an agent in more than one Keller Williams Market Center. So if you're active in a Florida Market Center and let's say in a Florida or in a Michigan Market Center, okay, that would be the questionnaire for you. All right, capper questionnaire. So if you're a capper and luxury agent, this would be the questionnaire for you. Just trying to combine words there. All right, admin, if you are an office staff member or an admin on a team, all right, this one would be a good questionnaire for you. And lastly, this Playster questionnaire. We're actually going to go ahead and do this, okay? And you might want to go ahead and do this with me if you do not have your Playster site set up. All right, this questionnaire right here would prompt us to go ahead and get your Playster website all set up for you. So I'm going to go ahead and click where it says Playster. All right, so if we have not set up your Playster site quite yet, or maybe you want to add some things or customize it further, feel free to go ahead and fill this out with me as I go along. All right, so I clicked on the Playster option, all right, and you'll notice that it says at the top here, to help set up your Playster website, please have the following information filled out as much as possible, and please allow up to 2 business days for complete setup of your new website. So we try and do it within 24 hours for you, but there is generally a 48-hour turnaround. So go ahead and fill this out, and we'll go down this list here. So first and last name, you can go ahead and fill that in. Market Center, all right, so that is also like your password that we use to log into the site. So if you want to put your brokerage name or your Market Center number, feel free. All right, is this for an agent or an office? Okay, so of course, I'm sure you can figure that out. If you are office staff watching this, all right, and you want us to go ahead and work on your office Playster site, you can select the second option here. All right, so for us to work in your account, we do need your MyKW username and password to be able to access the back end of your account. Okay, so we have the same access you have. We can just work on setting up your site for you. So go ahead and put in your MyKW username and password if you know it. All right, please note there is a delay on your setup if you don't include this information, as we will need to try and grab that from you in order to get this set up. So if at all possible, go ahead and put that in. All right, business email address. So where would you like all of your leads to go? Or if anyone tries to contact you from the Playster site, how do you want to be notified? All right, so is that your kw.com email address, or if you use a personal account or maybe a GoDaddy email, go ahead and put whatever you want to use as your business email address. All right, versus your personal email address, all right, that's where we'll notify you that your Playster site has been set up. So if you want to put, let's say, your personal Gmail or Yahoo account, you can, of course, put the same exact thing again if you would like. All right, so if you want to use your business email address as your personal, that's totally fine. That's just where we're sending your setup complete information. All right, working my way down, business address here. All right, so you'll want to use your office address. So this is not your home address. This is what address you would want to display on your website. Okay, so please make sure to include the city, state, and zip too if possible, so we can add that to your website for you. All right, and we're just working our way down. So you'll notice that there are fields next to each field. It does say required next to it. All right, so if it does say required, we do need that information in order to go ahead and create your Playster site for you. All right, if it does not say required next to it, so you'll notice this next field for the Facebook URL, it doesn't say required. So if you don't have your Facebook account set up quite yet, or any of your social media, no worries, go ahead and leave it blank if it doesn't apply to you, and you can always send that information over to us at a later time. No problem at all. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll past all this social media information since it doesn't say required next to it. But do note which options you have for social media, so maybe you can start creating that account, right, and we can add it to your website at a later time. All right, so I scrolled on down past all these social media options. I'm down at designations, so if you want to have your ABR, okay, or just realtor, okay, you can also have that here. so any designations that you have. All right, a biography. That is a really great thing to start thinking of if you have not already for your business. Okay, a couple paragraphs really suffice on your professional background. Okay, it really helps people connect to you if they come across you online, like, oh, they went to UNC Chapel Hill, I went to UNC Chapel Hill. That's a reason right there to give you a call. Okay, helps people connect to you, and it's really important for search engine optimization as well. Now, I know biography is not something that you really want to throw together right away on a questionnaire like this, so feel free to leave this blank. There is a default one on your website, and you can always email that over at a later time. All right, if you are on a team and you want to go ahead and put in a team name here. If you have a slogan, something corny, catchy, cheesy, like "Your move matters" is Keller Williams. Okay, we'll put that on the top of your site. And again, this can be updated at a later time. All right, and again, none of these fields say required, guys, so feel free to leave it blank, no worries at all. All right, we have our domain login information. If you have a custom domain through GoDaddy, for example, we can definitely point that at your place or website. We would just need the login information. All right, there's also a place for your MLS ID, MLS board, and additional comments. All right, and feel free to go ahead and put in your headshot and logo if you'd like for us to put that on your site. But of course, again, like I've said so many times, that can be sent over at a later time. So don't feel rushed to go ahead and add that. You can always email this information to update to support@scottleroymarketing.com. And I'm going to go ahead and click send so you know what it looks like when the questionnaire successfully goes through. Okay. So when I click send, it would let me know if I miss any required fields, because you can't submit it without the required information. All right, it does take a couple, like a minute or so here for this successfully to come over to us. So it will say sending ... and don't be alarmed, okay, that's not incorrect. And make sure not to refresh your page here either. You want to just wait until that gets successfully sent over to us. Okay, I know it feels like a long wait and you might feel like something's wrong, but typically it'll just come on over. So because what you should see after it sends, knock on wood, is this. There we go. So you'll have a thank you page here with Scott's lovely face and voice. All right, letting you know what happens next. All right, letting you know we received your questionnaire and please allow 1 to 2 business days for us to complete that. All right, guys, so that is step 1. Okay, I know that was a little lengthy of a process there. You can always watch this again to fill out the questionnaire. All right, but that is done from KW Resources questionnaires, and this questionnaires drop down. Okay, so that is a great place to start with all of your KW technology to make sure it's completely optimized and you're getting the full benefit. So let's go down this little menu here so you can take a look at other things on your site. So get into the meat and potatoes here. So questionnaire queue from this drop down. Let's get rid of some of these tabs. Too many tabs on my browser and it drives me nuts. All right, so we have this questionnaire queue. So if you submitted a questionnaire to us and you want to see if it is completed, okay, or if there's a holdup for any reason, you can check here. This is especially great for office staff if you are looking to see if your agents have been set up quite yet. Okay, we have 3 main columns here. The first one tells you who's being set up today. So whether it's for your place-through site or all of your KW technology, you can view that here. The middle column here will be for missing logins. Now I mentioned that we can't set up your KW technology without your MyKW username and password. So that's what this center column is. If you see your name here, make sure to shoot over your MyKW username and password so we can get you all set up. And last but not least, we have this third column over that tells you all of the agents that we've set up so far this week. So we're at 665 setups for this week, so quite a bit. All right, so this will tell you if you see your name on this last column here, but you haven't received your setup information, again, make sure to reach out to us to support@scottleroymarketing.com and ask us to resend that. We don't mind at all. All right, so we did all of that from this questionnaires queue from the Scott Leroy Marketing website. And feel free to just X out of that. The scottleroymarketing.com website should be in a different tab. All right, and let's go to the last option on this dropdown. This is a really cool one. I think you guys will like this a lot. All right, so this is the 30-day challenge. All right, so let's go ahead and click on the 30-day challenge option from this questionnaires dropdown. All right, this 30-day challenge. We get questions all the time like, great, I'm all set up. Now what do I do, right? There are so many tools that you get with your KW technology that are really great, but it's a little overwhelming at the beginning, and we totally get that. Right? So we created this 30-day challenge that will tell you what to do next and how to optimize your digital marketing further. So we have two views on this 30-day challenge, and that's one from our website. But what I really like, if you could go ahead and click where it says please click here in blue right under the 30-day challenge. And this will show you to download the challenge print off, please click here. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. All right, so this tells you in form day 1 through 30, all right, all the steps of what you can do to go ahead and optimize your technology and what to do next. All right, so if you're like me, I really like checklists. Okay, makes me feel very accomplished to check off on those things. All right, so this will give you a printable view so that you can go ahead and check things off as you go. Maybe keep in your folder as you're getting started. All right, what's great about the other view that we have too, so I'm just going to switch tabs here. It opened in a separate tab here. So I'm going to switch back to the other tab to view the 30-day challenge on our actual website. Now, these kind of work together, so you will want to use both views here because this shows you, like for example, day 1, it gives you a clickable link to do exactly what it says on the to-do list. Okay, so you read the to-do list, it tells you what to do. Well, here's a direct link on how to accomplish that right away. All right, so it does work together really nicely. All right, and this is a great thing to do if you are new or just want to take your digital marketing to the next level. All right, and so far we've gone over everything in this questionnaires tab here. All right, we also added our live webinars. Okay, you can access our live webinars straight from our website now, which you guys clearly got, right? You are comfortable, hopefully, on how to access our live webinars since you're on today's call. But if you're watching this recorded, you can come back and go to live webinars to access any of our trainings. So the next logical question is, when are the live trainings? So let's take a look at that. All right, so I'm working my way down this KW resources list, and I am hovering over training from this drop-down. And let's click where it says training calendar. All right, so that'll open it up, the training calendar. All right, and you'll always have to scroll down. Okay, if you don't see what you want to see, of course, scroll down on the page. Seems common sense, but I just want to make sure to let you guys know to scroll down to go ahead and view our calendar. So we try and put our calendar, our live training calendar out for the next 2 months. So you'll notice December calendars are live and also January calendars are live with a new Tuesday class time. All right, so you can go ahead and click on whichever time zone that you are in so you can view the training calendar in that time zone specifically. So I went ahead and clicked on Eastern time from under the December calendar. And that'll bring up our calendar that shows you exactly what day each class is on and the topics covered in each class. Okay, so we have our Tuesday classes, Wednesday classes on Playster. Thursday is kind of an array of classes here. And we have our Friday class, which you're attending right now. And of course, all of these classes are also recorded. So if you can't make one of these class times, let me show you how you can view our recorded classes as well. Okay? So that way, if you can't sleep at 2 in the morning, I know what you want to do is learn KW technology. All right, so let's view all of our recorded trainings. So if you could go to so I'm back on the Scott Leroy Marketing website, hovering over KW resources, and hopefully you're getting comfortable in how to navigate this now. And I'm going back down to the training tab, where I have a bunch of different options for videos here, okay? So if you're a brand new agent, where you want to start is actually on this My KW Academy, okay? So that is a really great place to start if you are new to KW. So I'm going to go ahead and click on My KW Academy so you can see what it looks like. All right, and I'll always have our most recent class at the very top, but if you can scroll down, I want you to take a look at just all the different training classes that you have access to. Okay, again, if you are a new agent, this is the place to start. I want to point out that you have the option to do My KW Academy in a 3-part class. Okay, so part 1, 2, and 3, and that'll be a slower paced class. Okay, so if this is very new and very overwhelming to you, the 3-part class might be a great place to start. Okay, if you feel a little more comfortable with technology, we also have this in a 1-hour overview. Get my words all mixed up. All right, so this My KW Academy 101. All right, so this is a 1-hour overview of the 3-hour class. So as you might have guessed, it's a little more fast-paced, but since it's a recorded webinar, you can of course pause the webinar and follow along on your screen. Okay, I do find that I learn the best if I'm following along and doing it with the class. So that is a great thing to take advantage of in pausing our webinars. And of course, you can subscribe to our channel on YouTube here so you get notified of any new videos added. All right, so I'm going back to the My KW Resources tab here. And we're on this training tab, so I just want to point out that we went to My KW Academy, great place to start. But if you are a little comfortable with all the KW technology, we also have advanced training classes. Okay, we have classes on .loop 101, and an advanced .loop 201 class. We have shorter tip videos as well, okay, if you're looking to just find out how to create a campaign on your KW platform. Okay, we have tip videos that you can search through to learn how to set up a campaign or import your contacts. All right, so I would suggest coming through and browsing through all the different videos that we have and that you can take advantage of. It's a great place to start learning your KW technology. All right, so on the bottom here, where it says the My KW cheat sheet, let's say you're not a whole big fan of video tutorials in learning, all right? We also went through and we wrote out instructions on how to do every single thing in your KW technology, in your KW platform possible. So if you can go ahead and click on the My KW cheat sheet from this training dropdown. All right, so My KW cheat sheet. All right, you'll notice an option right here to download the My KW cheat sheet volume 3.1. All right, so this is pretty extensive. We're at 91 pages. So when I say we went through all of your KW technology and wrote instructions, we really went through all of it. All right, so you can scroll through. I know that seems like an overwhelming amount of pages, but we do have a table of contents that you can go through and find exactly what you're looking for and go to that page right away. All right, so this is if you want written instructions on anything on how to do in your KW platform. And of course, you can always email support@scottleroymarketing.com and ask us for written instructions on something specific there. All right, if you're going to print this out, I might suggest double-sided so you don't kill half of the forest, since it is quite a few pages there. All right, so we found that on KW Resources Training and My KW cheat sheet. So the last and final option from this training is the exporting contacts. Now, one of the biggest support items that we do for agents is helping you import your contacts into your eEdge database. All right, it is quite the fickle process. Okay, it's a little bit of a pain, so I would advise just sending over your Excel spreadsheet of your contacts to us to let us do it for you. So let's take a look at how you would get your contacts on an Excel spreadsheet. All right, so again, KW Resources, Training, and Exporting Contacts is where I am. All right, so let's say you have your contacts on your iPhone or Android, or you want to export your contacts from Facebook or Gmail, okay, to market to them. All right, we have gathered a whole bunch of different set of instructions here so you can learn how to export your contacts to an Excel spreadsheet. All we require to help you out with this is you send over an Excel spreadsheet of your contacts. And also we'll need your MyKW username and password, and we're able to import your contacts into your database for you so you can start marketing to them. All right, so this is a great support item to take advantage of. I would highly suggest it if you haven't already. All right, so we talked about training, right? Teaching you how to do all the stuff on your KW technology. Well, it'd be nice if you could just tell us to do it and we take care of it for you. And that is another really big part of what we do for you. So we don't just teach you how to do things, we actually do a lot of things for you. So if you go to KW Resources and the support option here, you guys are really going to like this one. So go ahead and click on support from that drop down. This is where I am if you're following along. All right, go ahead and scroll down to take a look at all the different things that we can do for you. And guys, did I mention that this is absolutely free for you? Okay, so your Market Center pays us to help you for free. So feel free to take advantage of all of the services that we are happy to help you with. Okay, that's leveraging out the technology portion so you can go sell houses. So there's different things on here like domain forwarding. Okay, adding your mobile app to your Playster website menu. Setting up an email drip campaign to go to all of your contacts. Okay, getting your profile to 100% or your bio. Okay, that's just this top section here. Keep scrolling down and you'll see a whole slew of different support items that, again, we are happy to help you with absolutely free. All right, so I would advise coming through here, scrolling through and clicking on any of these forms. So let's go ahead and pick one so you can see what it looks like. How about My KW Optimization? So if you want to, it's in alphabetical order. So if you want to go ahead and take advantage of this, this is a good one. So the My KW Optimization, let me show you how easy it is to get a support item done for you. I'm going to go ahead and click on this red box. Okay, the My KW Optimization, what this is we go through your entire KW account and make sure everything is completely optimized. Whether you're a new or existing agent, this is a great form to fill out. So it's as easy as putting in your first and last name, your email address. Okay. Again, we do need your MyKW username and password to do anything for you in your account. So if possible, your MyKW username is usually your first initial last name. And go ahead and put in your MyKW password. Hopefully it's something a little more intricate than password 123. All right, and we do have this capture phrase on the bottom. All right, so favorite place to vacation, if you want to go ahead and put in whatever that might be. It's different on every support questionnaire you might fill out. And it makes our life more interesting, keep us entertained while we're doing work for you guys. And you can go ahead and click send. All right, and what will happen next, so we'll send that over to our support inbox. All right, so it shows you we've received your questionnaire, and we'll get that item done for you within 1 to 2 business days. But again, we strive to do it for you within 24 hours, within 1 business day. Okay, and what we do is we email you to let you know it's been completed. All right, so pretty easy process, right, for the support tab right here to get us to help out with any of that. All right, if you are leadership on this call today, so if you are office staff, an MCA, team leader, OP, okay, this leadership support page here gives you different tools as well. So I'm just going to go through and overview these real quick before we talk about our templates and then wrap up today's class. So for leadership support, we do have a 30-day launch on here, which is similar to the 30-day, what's it called? 30-day challenge for agents. Okay, the 30-day launch will help you launch our services around your Market Center. Okay, so that's a great place to start off if you're a new Market Center with us. KW Leadership Support. All right, so we have a whole bunch of different support items that we can do for you as staff as well, importing your contacts, okay, editing your Office Playster website. We offer offboarding services. We have an overview of all the services that we are happy to provide for you guys. And also an SLM tracker, which will show you all of the agents that have filled out a questionnaire on our website, the date and time that they filled that out, and also the agents that are attending our training. Okay. So if you have any further questions on all of the leadership support, of course, feel free to give us a call or email us, and we're happy to give you more information on that. All right, and the last and final thing we're going to do in today's class is templates, and this one is a very exciting one. All right, so we just recently released our templates on our website here. Okay, so I'm in KW Resources and Templates. Okay, our goal is to release about 100 new templates each month. Okay, so we are actively working on new template ideas. So if you have any template ideas that you don't see available, feel free to let us know and we can put that into works for you guys. All right, so there is a video on the top of the page that walks you through how to access our templates or utilize our templates. This video specifically is talking about our email signatures, which are the most popular here. So let me show you how you would go through. Let's see, I have this pulled up in a different tab here. All right. Let me show you how you can go through and easily set up an email signature from our templates here. But do note, browse around, see all the different options you have. First closing flyer, okay, that's great for office staff. Different things like CMA for your listing client, excuse me. All right, if you want a fall season template coming soon, Facebook cover photo. We have listing, announcing your new listing, open house flyers. Okay, we have a whole bunch of different options here, just sold. All right, so let me show you how easy it is to utilize our templates here. Now, for the email signature, that's what I'm going to work on in today's class, but of course it's the same general concept for all of them. All right, the main thing you need to know about utilizing our templates is you do need to be logged into a Gmail account. So you have a KW Gmail account, or you can also utilize your personal account, but you will need to make sure you're logged into gmail.com first before using our templates. Okay, our templates run off of Google Drive, so that's why, in case you're wondering. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and click on the email signatures option. All right, and there's a bunch of different templates that we have available, and again, we're working on new ones for you every day, so you can scroll on down and view all the different template options here. All right, I'm going to scroll down and utilize signature 3 actually, but you can click on any of them. Really, any of them will work. So all I need to do is double click on which template I want to take advantage of. Okay, but there's one super important step. Okay, so again, click on any of the templates that you would like to take advantage of. Okay, but there's two really big things that are pivotal in using our templates. And first, like I mentioned, you need to be logged into a Gmail account. Okay, that can be your kw.com email or your personal Gmail account. You can tell if you're logged in by the top right. So you'll notice on my screen here, it tells me my KW email address. So that shows that I'm logged in. Okay, so you do need to make sure to see your email address on the top right. So assuming that you have successfully logged into Gmail before clicking on our template here, you'll notice that right here it shows me I'm in view only mode. All right, so I can't just click and start typing. Okay, so what you need to do is come up to File, right under where it says Signature 3 here. All right, so go ahead and make sure you're watching on my screen. You can follow along. I'll try and do this slowly so you can follow along. This is really important that we go to File and make a copy from that drop down. Okay, if this is grayed out for you, that probably means you're not logged into a Gmail account. But again, we would want to go to File on the top left here and click Make a Copy. All right, so what this is doing is copying this email signature into your Google Drive. All right, so you can leave the name of it, Copy of Signature 3, or you can go ahead and name it Leah Email Signature. Of course, use your name. All right, it goes automatically into a folder named Email Signature. That's fine, guys. I would just leave that and click OK. All right. It now shows me my new name of my email signature on the top left. It gives me a bunch of different options I can utilize up here that are very similar to Microsoft Word. And again, it shows me I'm logged into my Gmail account on the top right. All right, so let me show you, now that you've got it over here, let me show you how easy it is to go ahead and edit these signatures. Okay, and this is very similar to all of our templates, okay? So now it's as easy as clicking and starting to type. Okay, so you can double click to highlight anything. So if I double click on designations, I can just click to erase or start typing to replace that and put in whatever designation you want. You can go ahead and change your phone number, your email address. Okay, you can edit all of this as well. Okay, so things to note on here, let's say your headshot, for example. Okay, assuming you don't want Scott's lovely face on your email signature. It's kind of freezing, there we go. So if you click on it, it highlights it blue. Okay, so what you'll want to do to replace Scott's head here is you'll want to right click on the actual headshot. Okay, so right click and click replace image. Okay, and you can just click on it, I believe. Let's see. Nope, I lied. So you click, hover over replace image and you can click upload from computer. All right, and you'll want to browse for your headshot. All right, and if you do it this method, again by right-clicking and then going to replace image, what that does is it keeps the same formatting and size and just replaces your headshot instead. Okay, so that's the easiest way to go ahead and do that. All right, let's say you wanted to add your personal logo for your business. You can definitely do that by clicking on this image icon on the top toolbar. Okay, kind of looks like a postcard with some mountains. Kind of the universal icon for adding an image. So you can go ahead and add, let's say, your personal logo for your business by clicking there. Guys, and this is completely customizable. It's a template, so you can completely customize it. Let's say instead of this background, blue is how you brand yourself. So you can totally change the background color here just by changing the fill color to, let's say, this blue. Okay, so this is simply a template that we created for you to use your creative mind and expand on it. Okay, so you can completely change it out. All right, and again, so this is really exciting to take advantage of, guys. And again, we did all of that on KW Resources and templates here. All right, so that is an overview of all the services that we're happy to provide for you. If you have any questions at all on this, you can email us at support@scottleroymarketing.com. Again, this class is recorded, so you can watch any of our training videos on our website, like you learned today, or on slmtraining.com. All right, guys, I hope you have a great weekend, and feel free to come watch our further live training webinars next week. All right, guys, enjoy.